Hello and happy Monday. Today is January 8th, 2024. If you are a nurse looking for a side hustle, um, looking for a way to earn some additional income, you may want to consider starting a business online, learning to trade Forex. So today what I wanted to do was just do a quick demonstration on how you will a basic chart markup. Okay, so really, if you have been seeing my videos, this is Stacey Bogle. I'm an LPN in Baltimore, in the Maryland area, and I'm the founding partner of the Nurse to Entrepreneur Network. And really what I wanted to do is, if you've been following me, you've been hearing me talk about the Forex. So I said, why don't I just do a quick demonstration so I can show you some of the things that you're going to learn how to do through our educational platform of learning how to, trade Forex and crypto and things like that, and gold. Okay, so just kind of show you some of the basic skills that you're going to learn, okay, through being a part of our platform, and just kind of show you firsthand how what you can anticipate that you're going to learn how to do. Okay, so what we're going to do, like I said, is just like a basic chart markup. I'm going to show you what I've learned so far. Okay, and I have been really pursuing this now. Now I am a busy nurse, which I'm sure you have, which I'm sure you are a busy nurse as well. A busy LPN or RN, and we're in here working these doubles and these night shifts in the nursing homes and whatnot. So, time isn't always in abundance for us because we're so busy working. So that being said, I have been, one of the good things that I do like about the platform is that everything is recorded. So we have access to a lot of the trainings, to all of the trainings and the courses in our back office. So we're able to, kind of learn it out at our own pace. And we can do self-study. Okay, so a lot of the classes, they have daily courses, but everything was recorded. So if you didn't catch the live session, you're going to be able to still review it at your convenience. So the basics to really, the main skill is learning how to mark up your chart. Okay, so this is going to be your beginner. Once you're starting to learn and understand, now we're going to be implementing what we've learned, and we're going to be doing that today through this quick demo that I'll show you how to do a basic chart markup. Okay, so you're going to go to Trading View. Now this is separate. This is an additional. It's a separate tool. It's a free website. Regardless of the platform, if you're in the trading space, more than likely you're going here. So this is an insider kind of a thing. It's an industry website, and people who are into the trading and things like that. This is the website that they use to mark up their charts on. Okay, so you'll learn, in my videos, I say some sharing some resources that most traders don't know about. This is one of the resources, because I had no idea that Trading View existed until I started being, until I started hanging around this community and being involved with the trading, and they're sharing, tips and things to help us get better, right? So anyways, we're going to go to tradingview.com. I have an account here. Now you could get on here and do this. This is you can open a free account with TradingView. Okay, this is what they put me onto. Now, if you want to do more advanced stuff, then you can upgrade it and you can pay. But at the beginning, you go to tradingview.com, you register for an account, okay, and then you go from there. Now, One of the things now for Forex, basically Forex is trading currency pairs. Okay, that's basically what we're doing trading with Forex. We're trading currency pairs and we're deciding on when is a good time to get in the market and either buy or sell, and which is going to be the stronger of the two pairs. Okay, so there's 7 common pairs, commonly traded pairs, and one of those pairs that I'm focusing on right now is USD against JPY, which is the US dollar against the Japanese yen. Okay, so with this is we're saying how many yen does it take to make 1 US dollar? All right, and what they do suggest, if you're a new trader, because there's various pairs. I mean, it can be overwhelming because you're thinking like, what, how should I start? Which pair should I start learning to trade? And what they suggest is pick one pair and practice with that pair and get good at learning that pair. Okay, so what we're gonna so in them suggesting that, I decided I was gonna focus on the USD against the Japanese yen. And then you may hear it commonly, like if you're on the calls, they may be saying UJ. And that's basically, this is the pair that they're talking about for sure. US dollar against the Japanese yen. So you maybe hear it called UJ. And Owenda is the broker that I place my trades with, and I have spoke about that as well. There's a lot of brokers out here, and the broker that I currently use is Owenda. We'll talk about that more on another video. Okay, so when you come to TradingView, I have my pair already set up, or I have it saved on my watch list. I cut all the noise because at first I was trying to do like 3 pairs at a time, and until you really get consistent after trades, just really focus. It's better just to focus, put your attention on one pair. So I cleared all that out and I said, you know what, I'm just going to focus on UJ. All right, okay, so now I pulled it up here, clicked on it, and then it says see on super charts. So you're going to want to click on that. All right, so now these are some of the tools that they recommend for us to have. So all of this stuff, you'll learn what tools to help you, that you can use to help you as you're doing your charts. So when you get on the calls, they'll tell you more about this. They'll tell you how to set up your little toolbar right here, and then you can have it to the side when you start to do your charts. Okay, so like I said, right now, for me, I'm focusing on getting good at the US dollar against the Japanese yen. So now what we want to do, and essentially when we're marking up charts, we want to we're pulling up the daily high. Oh, I'm sorry, the daily. So on the charts, you're going to have what they read. D is for daily, W is for weekly, and then you have the 4-hour mark, the 1-hour mark, 30 minutes, and 15 minutes. So basically when you click on here and you can see what UJ has done, is doing for the day. Okay. So this is where we're at today. This is January 8th, Monday. This is what the day looked like on Friday. The Forex runs, for here it runs Monday through Friday for our market, for the New York market. So it's Monday through Friday. There's really no trading on Saturday, but then since there's like 4, there's the US, Australia, or the US, New York, Australia, the Asian market, and then the UK. So there's like 4 different time periods because this is global. Okay, so for here, for us in the States, for me, I focus on the New York time, which is like 9 to 5 in trading. Okay, so, and we're not going to get too deep into it. A lot of this stuff you're going to learn as you're taking the trading. The purpose of this video is just to kind of show you some of the skills that you're going to learn. And I said I was going to mark up my charts for this week, so I'm just doing the video and doing the demo and showing you. It's helping me because I'm getting more practice at doing the charts. Okay, so like I said, this is basically what the market did on. This is giving you a view when you go to daily. This is giving you a view of the what the market did on Thursday. Green is a seller's. This is a good market, or I would say this would be this is bear. No, bull is green. Okay, so this is a bullish market. The green for the bull, and then so green for bull is going up. Red is for bear down. That's how I distinguish them in my head. So that's when the market was going down. The red is going down. The markets are dropping. And then you understand what to do more. You understand more of what to do in the bull, how to place your trades in a bull market when the market is going up, and how to place trades in a bear market when the market is going down. Okay, so we're gonna start now. What we're gonna do? I'm gonna clear my chart. Okay, I'm gonna start fresh. Okay, so essentially what we're doing is we're finding the high and the low for the day. We're gonna do this. We're gonna mark up the chart on a daily view, a 4-hour view, and a 1-hour view. Okay, as a beginner trader, just learning about Forex and doing a chart markup, we want to keep it as simple as possible. And then as we understand more, then we can get more advanced, because the more that you understand, there's tools and strategies and things like that that you can learn that really make your trading a lot more accurate. But that comes in time. So don't even worry about that. We're just going to focus on making small actions so that we can just get an understanding, and then we grow from there. Okay, so what we're doing is we're finding the high and the low. And we start, when you're doing your chart, you want to go back to either the 15th or the 30th. We want about a 2-week period on our chart. Okay, so today's the 8th. If we go back, November, no, hold on. January 8th. So we want to go back to like December 15th. Okay, to give us the time. Because we want about 2 weeks. So either you want to go back to the 15th or you're going back to the 1st, just depending on what day of the month you're doing your chart. Okay, so once again, a lot of this stuff you're going to learn as you're taking the courses. All right, but this is just really to show you, this is what I've learned so far. Let me figure out where I want to put this. Okay, so we're going to go December 15th. Okay, and we're looking for the daily high and the daily low. So the daily, let's look for the daily low. So what we want to do here is stretch this out. We're looking below the 50. So what they'd suggest is you want to stretch this out. Okay, so what I'm doing is just stretching it out so we can get an accurate number. We're gonna put our line here. And then they'll show you all about this. You'll learn about this and how to set all of this up, like your settings for trading view and all that. Personally, I like to use this pink, this fuchsia, and I'm doing my daily high and low. So I'll make my daily and I'll make this so I know. So from the markup here, I'm going to correlate this and find the low for the day, and it's about right here. So then what I'll do is I'll take my horizontal line and put it. And then what I like to do now is I'll kind of normalize this and bring this up. Okay. Now we kind of want to go like what FX Rich, our instructor, was saying. You want to stretch it so you can get like as accurate as possible with it, because and then you want to match up the line. Low for the last low or the lowest low for the last 15 days or so. No, not 15 days. 15 to 38. I don't know, like what, 20 days. The lowest low, we're just matching this up, was on the 29th of December. All right, so this is where we're putting our low, our line here. And this is going to show us, ultimately, when we're marking up our charts, this is so we can see the trends in the market and see what the market has been doing over an extended period of time. Just want to make sure that I've stretched it out as best as I could and then get it kind of as close. Okay, and then with this, so this is a bear candle. Okay, like I said, this is the market dropping. So, and then, so this is where the price started at 141.411, and then the price dropped to 141.29. So you're putting it at the bottom of the candle because it opens at the top and closes at the bottom. 141.17. Okay, yes. All right. Okay. So then what you can do is you put your number here, and then you would put, this is how I make mine. 141 point, or daily low, excuse me. Okay. So now we have our daily low. Then what we're going to do now is look for the high. Let's push this back up. So on our RSI, you'll learn about the RSI and how to use this and set this up and all of that for the trainings as well. Okay. These are little tips and tools when you're hanging out with expert traders that you're going to get access to help you, all right? So you're informed. They do not tell you what to trade, but they tell you what you need to know so you can make informed decisions, okay? They show you how to do this, how to analyze it, or how to mark up your chart, Okay. They tell you strategy, what you should kind of be looking for when you're thinking about buying or selling. Um, when you're looking to to place a trade, they kind of give you some things to think about so that you can make more confident decisions when placing a trade. Okay. So like I said, I'm just stretching this out. This is my high from this is my high on the daily going from December 15th to now. Okay, and then you stretch this out a little bit if you want the point. And then you can bring this down. The more that you play with the chart, you'll get good at, how to maneuver your mouse and work the charts and everything. Okay, and then with this, you just want to practice this. They do encourage, if you have the time, you can do like mark up your charts daily. If you're kind of short on time, you can do this once a week. So this is your daily high. Hold on. Right here. This is on your RSI, right? So it's always good to label things while you're doing it, because what happens is you make all these lines and then you don't remember why the line is there, right? So, and then actually we'll do that for the other line that I had too. Let's just finish this up. Hello. So your daily high, we're looking for the candle that corresponds with Thursday, January 4th. So we're going to pull this down a little bit. So this is a high candle. This is a green, right? This is a bear candle. Bull is up. All right, market's going up. There's a lot of growth on Thursday, January 4th. All right, boom. So you're putting... Now, for the bull candles, they open at the bottom at 143.295 and close at the top at 144.629. So this is the growth that happened in the market this day. Okay, so ideally, Lord, if you would have caught the market here and bought at 143.295 and then just rided it for the day, that would have been a win. That would have been all of that would have been growth, because you would have bought low here at one point at 143.295 and then you would have gotten out here at 144 if you closed out, and then you would have gotten the difference, all of that, the spread here, all of that increase you would have gotten. That would have been a win. Okay, so now what we can do, this is high. Okay, so we're still using our fuchsia for the daily. All right, and then what I will do, once I've marked it, you can just double check and make sure you're on the right candle, because this is important. So you kind of want to, take a little bit of time on this. So you want to stretch it out, make sure that you have it stretched out good, because there's still some more room there. So make sure that it's stretched out some, and then as best as you can. I get a little OCD on it, and I really want to make sure that it's stretched, because see, look, you have all that room there if you don't really stretch it out good. And then you can pull it back down. Alright. Now these are the things So this is your daily high at 144.629. 44.632. Okay. Alright, so you did your high. And then you can kind of just recheck your work. You're still at 144.632. Alright. So that was your daily high and low. Alright, so you're just going to do the same on your 4 hour. So what you can do is just you reset the chart. Alright, and then so now what this kind of gives you a view now. Alright, so this right here is your, now hold on, what we want to do is we want to do our support and resistance. So let's bring this back. And you only do this when you're on your daily high. Again, this is stuff that you're going to learn as you're taking the courses and you practice. Okay, perfect. Oh, hold on. So then you see as you adjust it, it makes it on the 144.633. Okay. You just did that. So now what we're going to do is bring it down a little bit. And we're going to create our support and resistance. So we put this here. And we're going to take it from now, what you can do, I'm going to take it from now to about the 15th. Okay, because on the 15th, if you remember, I had said you want to use either, depending on what time of the month that you're marking up your chart, you want to use either the 15th or the 30th of the month. Okay, so what we can do is make this out to the 15th. You can extend this to the 15th, and then just to keep everything like your visuals, we can put here our vertical line to help people. So this is what we're focusing on. We're focusing on the market from December 15th to January 15th. Okay, and you can kind of structure your chart like this so you're not all over the place with it. All right. So then we just want to make sure that another horizontal line here. So this is going to be your support and resistance. $144.852 correspondent with that line. Okay. So now as you get into the trainings a little bit more, instructors will let you, you'll understand more, okay, of why we're setting up our charts this way. All right, so now this is it for your daily high. You're marking up your daily, for your daily high and low, okay? So now we're going to bring the chart down to, we're going to take a 4-hour view of what the charts are doing. And we're going to find the daily high and low on the 4-hour mark from December to now, December 15th to now. All right, hold on. There we go. So sometimes when you get when you change the time frame, you just have to adjust your vertical line to get it back to the 15th. Okay, and then where's my line for the 15th? Okay, there you go. Let me see the line here. And this is our stop. We just put this line here for our stop, so you have an idea of okay. Because if you're doing this once a week, then if you're marking your charts up once a week, then you kind of have, it'll make it easier for you to put your eyes on what you need to see on the chart, especially in the beginning when you're just learning and everything can just feel like, you're learning a whole new language, of which you are, really. You're learning the language of being able to analyze the chart and these candles and have an idea, a basic idea in the beginning of, what moves you should be making, what moves to be making on a consistent basis to at least get you, a couple wins. And this is all just like practice, and it's a skill that takes a little bit of time to learn, but as you're learning it and once you, start to get it, then that's what's up. Okay. So now, again, this is on the 4-hour mark, and we're looking for our low and our high. So our 4-hour low, I'm going to stretch this out. We're looking for the low below this. This is called the 50. This red, this red line this is like a broken line. We're looking for the low beneath this line. Pulling up a little bit. Extending it out. Okay, here's our low. Go up some. Here we go. Here's your low. Take our horizontal line, click on it here, and put it right here. Now, we're going to change, since we're on a different time frame, we're using the fuchsia line for the daily. Now we're going to change it. For me, I like to use the blue line. And for the 4-hour, we're going to use the dash line, okay? So you'll be able to look at it and say, okay, this is the 4-hour reading. So you don't have all these fuchsia lines and you don't know what is your daily, your daily high and low, and so we're color coordinating it based on the time. 4-hour time, you're using your dotted lines for the 4-hour. All right, so once you got your horizontal line here for the 4-hour, you're looking straight up for the corresponding candle, which is right here. This is Thursday, December 28th, and the corresponding candle to that. When you're looking for the low, the corresponding candle should be a low candle, a bear candle, a red candle. This is how you know that you're on the right path. If this was a green candle as a corresponding candle, you would need to recheck your math, recheck your redo your, pull it out, stretch it out a little bit more, because it should be, for your low, it should be a red bear candle. And you're placing it at the bottom of the candle where it closed. because bear candles open up at the bottom. They open at the top and close on the bottom. Right? So the bear candle means that the market fell. It started at 141.57 and closed at 140.728. So we're putting it at the close, at the bottom of the candle, the actual base of the candle. We're not touching the wick. This part here is the wick of the candle. We're not touching that. We're just putting our line at the base. All right. And then what I like to do is maybe bring this down a little bit and stretch this out so I have my numbers good. I just put the line there as soon as I can so I can secure the place of the candle. And then I'll just stretch it out to finish it up and make sure that my, everything is lined up as accurate as I can get it. Okay, so we're just stretching that out. Pull this up. And then boom. Now you could do one more stretch. If it doesn't move, then you know you have it pretty good on that line. I think we got it. All right. I think this is close to the base. Get it. All right. So that takes us to 140.734. All right. So then you click on text and then you put daily. No, this is 4 hour. 4 hour low at 140.734. And then hit OK. And there's your daily low. All right, so we can bring this back up some. Okay. And then if you ever make a wrong move, you can always hit there, hit your arrow back. If something that you did is you feel like that's the wrong move, you can always undo it by just hitting your back arrow and it will take you back. All right, so now we're looking for, we found our 4 hour low. Now we need to find our 4 hour high. So now, get up some and then we're gonna start to just bring the chart down. Bring down your RSI. This is called an RSI. All right, let me do it this way. There we go. So now we're looking for our 4 hour high. So we see when we reset the view, we already see that this, you can, on this reset view, we can already see that the high is over this way. All right, looks like the high was last Friday on the 5th. All right, so what we can do now, we have an idea of where we need to be. And you just stretch it out some. All right. What we're doing is we're stretching this out so we know where to put our line and how to mark up our chart. Where to put up our line so we can find that corresponding candle. And then we grab our horizontal line, click it there, and place it right there. And let's just make sure we stretch it out a little bit more. I'm gonna check back and make sure. I'm gonna mark it on our RSI for our high. Chart down to find the corresponding candle, which is right there. January, check the date. See that pops up, January 5th, and the corresponding candle is right here. Yeah, again, we click our horizontal line and just tap it. There you go. Now, before we stretch that out, let's go ahead, excuse me, and let's label our low. That we did. Okay. We can just put our 4-hour low so that we know. So you see how so it just helps you for your visual, because then now you have, you know, this line was your 4-hour low. You know that this line up here was your 4-hour high. You know that this was your daily high, and this, hold on. This is your daily low. This fuchsia candle here. I don't think we marked that one yet. Okay, so you have your daily high. Hold on, let's do your daily low. What was that at? Now, for the sake of time in the video, when you do your daily low, it's good to mark it up. It's good to put your text on it as you're drawing your lines. So then you could put your 4-hour low, and then you do the corresponding number on your RSI. Add that in there, like I did with the daily high at 51.45. It's good how we have it in the beginning, if you want to do that, so you can keep track. It'll just help you to remember what you did, so that all of the lines just don't blend later. Okay, so now, well, let's go back and fix our daily high. Corresponding candle, which is right here. Which I had thought I put the line before we did all this, but it's all good. I'm just stretching it out just to make sure that we are in the right place. And we did say the 5th, okay. At 5 a.m. and here we go. This would be the corresponding candle. All right. So again, you just want to create the habit. I'm not gonna mark it just yet, because I'm gonna stretch it out some more and make sure that we have, you see you still have a gap there. Remember, for the bull candles, because the market went up, we're putting it at the top of the candle, because this is where the market closed. The market's gone up, it closes at the top of the candle. So stretch it a little bit more and make sure that I have it really at the base of the candle. Here we go. Alright. Now you don't want to get OCD, but you want to, you want to get it as good. Make it a point to get it as good and as accurate as you can. All right. So we have it here. I'm just going to click on the line, that dotted dash line, and we're going to put our 4-hour high Now, this is for sure where you want to put your numbers at, okay? Because this is where you're placing your trades on these numbers. So you, on the RSI, I mean, it matters, but if you forget, just the fact that you put the line there and then just mark it as your daily high, your daily low, or your 4-hour high or low, that's good enough, I found. But you definitely want to put your numbers here, okay? Because this is what you're buying. This is what the numbers that you're using to place your trade, okay? So you want to make sure that these are as well, that you have your highs and your lows as stretched out, like, you know, you're getting it as accurate as you possibly can, and everything is nice and matched up. All right, so boom, there you go for your 4 hours. That's done. That's your marking up your high and your low. Let's reset the view, and then we're going to go to the 1 hour. Now see, this is what your chart's going to look like now. You have your high and your low. Here's your line. You're not really paying attention to anything to the left of this line. This is your focus right now as of your view. All right. So you see, you have your lines here on your RSI. Once you're done with this, our main attention is going to be focused right here. Okay. You have your low. You know, this is your 4-hour low. This is your 4-hour high. This was your daily low on your daily chart, and then this is your daily high. All right. So now we're going to go to our 1-hour view. And what we're going to do is zoom in a little bit so we know where our line is. Okay. Our line stay the same here. We're looking for everything to the right of December 15th. Okay. And we're just finding our low for the 1-hour time frame. All right, so again, all we're doing, we're looking for the low on our RSI, and then we're finding the corresponding candle. All right, so now we see in our regular view, we saw that. I'm going to bring it back to your regular view and kind of get like a quick overview of where you should be. All right, so then you know already on a regular view, it's looking like your low is going to be around here. So we're just going to stretch it out and pull up. And then that did something. And then there we go. If you make a wrong move, you see, hit this button right here, your back button. Because in the beginning, as you're trying to really figure out how to maneuver on trading view, you can sometimes make a few wrong moves and then just totally throw off the whole chart. All right, so learning how to use that back button is going to really help you out to undo stuff and get you back on track, so you don't have to do the whole thing all over again. All right, so now for the 1-hour view, this was our 4-hour. These are the colors that I use. Now, the dashes are pretty standard, so this is you're going to want to keep this for your 4-hour view. Now we're looking at the 1-hour view, so we're going to change this up. This needs to be the dotted line. And then what I like to use is like this color right here. Now you figure out a color that's going to be best for you, that you're going to be able to glance at it and know, what your lines mean. So you're going to figure out what colors you want to use on your end. And then this is the low. So we're going to X. This is going to be your 1-hour low. We can label it. And then now we're talking about it here. We're going to put it at 16.76. This is our corresponding number right here at the RSI. And then hit OK. And then we look for that corresponding candle. Now you may have to stretch this out because these are going to be smaller candles, because these are candles that open and close on the hour. Okay. So remember, when we're looking for the low, the corresponding candle should be a low candle, a bear candle. All right, so we're just putting our little crosshairs. And we're looking for corresponding candle. Okay, here we go. December 28th. Here we go. And then we just hit our horizontal line. Line it up again and click. And we have it. Now we can minimize this RSI so we can come up some. Bring it down. We want it at the base. We want it at the base of the candle now. Stretch it out a little bit more to make sure we really have it accurate on our base. There's no room for a gap in this putting in wrong numbers. Alright, let's see. Alright, I think we got it good. Let me just do one more pull. One more stretch. Alright. And then we just double click it. I'm gonna put 1 hour low at 1.40.824. I'm gonna hit OK. Okay. So there's your 1 hour low, and then we just look now for our high. We can reset the view. And now we're looking for our, let's pull this up. Because we're looking at our RSI for our daily, for our highs and lows, and then we're finding the corresponding candle on the chart and putting your lines. We're looking for the high now, right? Let's get a better view here within our time frame. Okay, we're looking for our high, and we, on this view, on our reset view, it looks like the high is going to be over here. What we're going to do, we'll stretch out our RSI, and then we'll come this way. Stretch it out again, bring the RSI down, stretch it out again, and really get a good stretch on that RSI. Good. All right. Boom. We got our click on our horizontal line, and we just put it right here. Double check, make sure that we're stretched out good. And I'm just putting it on top. And this is going to be, we're going to label it 1 hour high at 83.06. Hit OK, and then we're going to look for that corresponding candle. Okay, we're looking for the candle on Wednesday, January 3rd at 9 o'clock. Alright, so I'm going to bring this down. You may have to adjust your chart a little bit because these candles are small. They're 1 hour candles. So you may just want to stretch out your view a little bit. And then pull your chart back. So there you go, to open up the candles. So there's so many of them. Alright, so what did we say, at 9 o'clock? Let me stretch it out again. Okay, so this is your corresponding candle. Right here, Wednesday the 3rd at 10 a.m. Okay, alright. You did say 9, but no, it's not 9, it's 10. We're looking at the tip here of your high on the RSI. And if you go straight up, your crosshairs, it is taking you to the bear candle right there. 10 a.m. Click on your horizontal and put it right there. Now, bring this down. Here we go. We're looking for the break in that line. So you can bring that down. And then pull this up and just fix your line. All right, confirm 10 o'clock. So we fix our line that we have the right candle. This is our Wednesday 10 o'clock candle. Or just, there you go, so you get a better view. Let's stretch it out one more again. Make sure that we are as accurate with our placement. All right. Let me give one more good pull. All right, I think this is it. This is good. All right. So now we're double clicking, and this takes us to, you're labeling it 1 hour high at 143.60. All right, you hit OK. There you have it. You can reset the view and look at what you did. Look at your work. All right. Okay, this is our view. This is our, now we have our highs and lows on the 1 hour, the 4 hour, and the daily. All right. There we go. So you can kind of see, take a look back. See, this is our lows. So, and then this is our highs. Our highs tend to be like right around here on that daily and that 4 hour. Now, once you get your chart to this now, this is where you're gonna learn now, once you have your chart set up, now in the trainings, you'll learn now how to look at this and kind of get a better idea of where you should be placing your trades at. Okay? But this is the start. So here. This is what your chart's going to look like. On the 1 hour. This is your chart on the 1 hour. This is your chart now on the 4 hour mark. This is the activity that's gone on over the 4 hour period. And now this is your daily. Okay, so as you go through the training now, you're going to get a better idea of, when you look at your chart, what you should be doing next. Okay, but this is definitely going to be the start. You got to get your chart to this to be able to move on to the next step and get a better understanding of what these candles mean and how you need to look at these so you know when and where to place your trades. Okay, you're going to learn how to read the story that the candles are telling. Okay. So I hope that this was helpful for you. This is a basic chart markup on TradingView. You can do this, like I said, they may tell you, they do suggest our profit coaches who are experienced active traders. They do suggest in the beginning that you do this on a daily basis. Now I know, as a busy nurse and talking to you as a busy nurse, you may not have every day to do this, but you can do this on a weekly basis just so you can get your practice going. Okay, and then you can do your chart like on a Sunday or Monday and then use that chart for the rest of the week. All right, and then take your trades from there. And then remember, we put that stop on our chart so we know. Here we go. So we know what we should, this is our view right here, okay? So this will fill in as the days go on to get us up to the 15th. but just so we could kind of gives us some focus. We want to create a little structure on the chart so you could do your start and then your stop. All right, and then we're just focusing on the activity in between there. All right, and then as you go through the courses, you're going to get a better understanding of what these candles mean, what the story is telling you, when you should get in, when you should get out, when you should place a trade, when it's best to wait, and just kind of see, how the markets are going. So I hope this just gives you a better, it gives you a little bit of an understanding and gets you excited about the new skills that you are going to learn to help you earn some extra income beyond bedside nursing. I really hope that you enjoyed our demo tutorial, and hit me up if you want to learn how you can get started with a business online of your own, learning how to trade Forex.